Hey guys, I always do a wrap up on these contests because I think it's important to show you guys how to solve some of these riddles that I have, and because I love doing them, and I think you guys get some enjoyment out of it. I love putting them together, and it depends on your hard work whether you win this or not. It's really a race against the clock for the next person to beat you to the answer before you do, and has nothing to do with random chance. It has everything to do with you doing the work to figure out what it is. This last one was solved in record time, which is, fantastic. Great work by, we'll get to who he was in a minute. We'll talk about that. But yes, he walked me through the entire way of how he did it. And it was a step-by-step on, the clues that I left him. So anyways, not that I won't do giveaways, just straight giveaways. As a matter of fact, Saturday, December 9th, I put up a giveaway in appreciation for the 1,000 subs that the channel just hit, which is, when I started this in March, April of this year, I had no idea we'd grow this big. I am tremendously appreciative and grateful that you guys have followed me on this crazy journey. But yeah, if you feel like getting into just a straight contest, I'm giving away a Ross Viper 3-pack, the one that we've all been hunting for. I managed to find a couple. One I passed on to one of my friends. I didn't pass on. He paid me for it. I passed, he was looking for one too. Provided it to him. And the other one I'm giving back to you guys. So, go check that video out. Ross Appreciation 3-pack video for the 1,000 subs and enter yourself into that one. That was pure chance. But I love doing the riddles. The riddles are about work. So let's talk about how Mr. NerfCurator tripleB, that is his YouTube channel, big time Nerf aficionado, and also toy collector as well. So he solved this puzzle. So some of the first things that he did to solve it was, in the contest details, if you look down there in the official rules, there's some gibberish down there at the bottom. It's not gibberish. It's an actual cipher. And I want to tell you guys what the cipher is. The cipher, to decode that, is an @bash cipher. So you can go to any number of @bash ciphers on Google and it'll tell you what it is. Because if you don't know what you're looking for, then how are you going to find it? So what this basically says, and I haven't translated it in a while, but it basically says I'm looking for something that was a video game and a movie. So now you know what you're looking for. I'm looking for the name of something that was a video game and a movie. So literally in the first few seconds of the video, you'll see, number one, you'll have an Origins logo down there at the bottom on the crate that's behind the Python trooper. And the Origins logo underneath, it usually says Origins. Well, now it says Niven. And that's key. So Origins is the company that developed the game. Niven is the writer who came up with the source material for the game. There is another clue in this same picture, but we're going to zero in on it. What Loki is reading in the background was written by Larry Niven. It's called Juggler of Worlds. Within that is a specific race that was part of this riddle. That is where he developed a lot of the lore needed for the series and the game to be created. So Larry Niven, Juggler of Worlds, is another clue. Moving on. In the movie of this particular lore or this particular game / story, there are a few actors that were in it. One of them happens to be very familiar to all of us. Matthew Lillard was in it. Saffron Burrows was in it. A great actor, Malcolm McDowell. I also like Matthew Lillard. But then the one actor that's very familiar to all of us and dear to my heart, Mark Hamill. Mark Hamill was also in this movie. So that's a huge giveaway. In addition to that, you'll see that old Tiger Force out back there is reading a newspaper, and on the newspaper is printed a full-page ad for a movie. It's never that simple. I will never just go out and tell you what it is. I mean, I think I might have done it once, but it if you blinked, you missed it. But anyways, he's sitting back there reading a newspaper, and on the back of the newspaper is a full-page ad for I Know What You Did Last Summer. Underneath Roadblock's armpit, that is a very key person. I don't even mention his name, because I think if I said his name, you guys would immediately figure that out. I thought so. But the person that Roadblock is hiding with his armpit is Freddie Prinze Jr. Now, Freddie Prinze Jr., Mark Hamill, Matthew Lillard, and Malcolm McDowell were all in a movie together. A very cool movie to me. I think, well, a lot of people think it's cheesy, but I played all the games and then I watched the movie. I think it's highly underrated. I really like this movie. Matter of fact, I might watch it tonight again. And finally, again, we have in the background my little TV set that plays back there in the lab next to that hyper chamber that mole rat's sitting in. It literally tells you the game developer origin. Like the whole logo pops up and you can see it all. Actually, there's one more clue. At the very end, if you stayed to the very end of the video, you saw another screen that's after what is usually the end of my videos. And that is down here at the bottom, it says the phrase. So number one, and we have to decipher it to unlock the final clue. The phrase was lithiacur. That is a huge word jumble, basically. And that is actually another phrase for, and let me see if you guys, figure this out, Kilrathi. So I'm going to give you 2 seconds to figure out what do you guys think was the show or the game that I was looking for. That's right. Wing Commander. Wing Commander was the winning answer to this contest. Mr. NerfCurator, tripleB, thank you so much for, engaging, having some fun, and figuring this clue out, and figuring this contest out. I highly appreciate everybody who participates in these. And remember, I give away cool prizes, but a lot of the times, I would say 70% of the time, they're in this form. They're in riddle form. They're not in really just giveaways. Although lately it's kind of been a couple of giveaways I've done. But for the most part, it's in riddles. And I like these better because it's based on your interaction and your work. And, it's not based on random chance. Although I think a lot of people just like random chance better because there's no work involved. But if you want to interact more, if you want to, not depend on chance, well, then here's your opportunity to do so. Guys, thank you so much for watching. Always remember, if you're having a rough day, if you're trying to make it through, if you have a tough time in the world, maybe if you're a collector, crack a toy open, have some fun, escape a little bit, put a smile on your face. Thank you so much. As long as you guys keep watching, I'll keep rolling these out.